I have no idea what to do because every week something changes.
People have given up to all hell. There was nobody to be seen. I can't believe that. Robbed, honestly.
Thank fuck, honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TDP. Finn, I have a mog. You jelly?
Very jelly. Very.
At the end of the last episode, dude, we said I was going to play Resto Druid. Unfortunately, there are so few people playing the beta anymore. People have given up to all hell. There was nobody to be seen. That's quite unfortunate. Big sadness.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's all good.
It is indeed. We are joined by Mr. Vappies, who's doing a bit of healing for us. But Prot Paladin's so fun. We have a video coming out involving the Prot Paladin, where you'll see much more of what I just did there, up close and personal. But what we wanted to talk about today is, Finn, what is going on with the Soulbinds? What is going on with the Covenant abilities? Because we just did a huge Covenant Wars video that was out of date the same day it came out. Again.
Yeah,
What's
I think
going
they
on?
watch our videos clearly. I don't think there's any other explanation. They're just trying to cuck us constantly.
Do you think it's intentional?
I think it's intentional. I think it's about us. Everything's just changing every week. It's kind of crazy right now. We spoke about this, but like we've got class guides sitting that have been sitting for months.
Yep,
just because we're like, because it feels the same way. It feels like anything could change any week.
Well, the interesting, the cool thing is, so some of the feedback we had from those videos, because they're very long, we're aware of that, and we have some shorter videos coming because we put out so many hours of content recently, that we, I'm thinking of how to word this correctly, so I don't sound like a moron. Oh my god, my Avengers Shield's reset so many times, all I've pressed is Avengers Shield. It's so funny, is that during the Covenant Wars videos, some people were like, okay, you guys said you didn't really want to talk about damage, but you are talking about damage. But the reason was, as we tried to make, I thought we probably just didn't make it clear enough, is that those are the abilities we kind of expect are going to get nerfed. If we're saying Chain Harvest, for example, does an absolute buttload of damage, the chances are that's probably going to get nerfed, and we're aware of that. So we asked other questions to each other, such as, hey, if this didn't do all this buttload of damage, would you still take it? That was more of our topic of discussion on that one. And that's happened now. Chain Harvest got nerfed. What else got nerfed today?
Rogue Kyrian.
Kyrian Rogue! I can't believe that. Robbed, honestly.
Thank fuck, honestly.
Really?
Like, Jesus. Awful ability. Garbage.
What is it going to be now, though? Well, Sepsis got changed as well. Sepsis got the Vanish component removed.
Yeah. Which is good, actually, I think.
I think it's going to be way better now. Yeah, it allows you to attack from stealth, or use a stealth. It's like almost like a one-hit Shadow Dance, is what they're doing with it now. So I do want to check that out, but at least it's usable open world. I don't see how anybody can really complain at that, because it has so many issues. You could scam around it.
You could, yeah. Like, you could spam your buttons, but it was never efficient. Like, you'd always just, like, pull yourself out of stealth with a melee attack or something. Which is never good.
So you weren't utilising the Vanish component, really. You were just kind of getting around the fact that it made you vanish, which is not ideal. That trinket is so dumb that spawns the beast. If you're wondering what that beast is, it's the trinket. Which got buffed. I brought this up on stream, Finn, and I saw you actually losing your mind as well. As one of the devs is a little annoyed at the usage of the word buffs and nerfs. My point of view on that is, that's what the general parlance is. When we say buff and nerf, people understand we're saying got stronger, got weaker, and it's not actually that big of a deal.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go into like why I think that guy's wrong. That's probably not the best topic of conversation.
No, not at all.
No, let's just leave it as sure.
Sure, yeah, that's how I thought about it. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm still going to continue to do that because my audience understands completely. I'm sure there are some people who will go, well, technically, it's not out yet, so it's not really, it's being fixed, not nerfed. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but it's still got stronger or weaker, right? So we get it.
Yeah, I think you could say adjusted.
Could.
Adjusted might fit better.
And then people
fixed.
might go, in what way was it adjusted? And I would say, it got buffed.
You could be like, in what way is it fixed? Is it fixed now? So that means it's not going to get changed again? No, that's not what. No,
I can't. I certainly cannot say it's been fixed, given a lot of the changes we've had now. But I know some people like very correct grammar, but I still think it's relatively correct. So,
I think it's fine.
Email me. We'll get it sorted. Chain Harvest squashed as well. Not surprising. Again, it was one of the ones we talked about, and we also have a little funny video coming up with it. Look at you, ninja pulling. You think you're some sort of special guy, don't you? Look at that, fixed. See that?
It's because I'm
Prot Paladin, yeah? Get on my level.
I'm just doing too much damage as Fire Mage.
Well, I chose Fire Mage for you. I was supposed to play Resto Druid, but there was no healers around.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
We were waiting. But you said, well, what should I play? And I said Fire Mage, because all we're seeing right now is Frost. No matter which stream you go to, all the Mythic Pluses are now doing triple Frost Mage. Nobody's playing Arcane, even though Arcane is really fun. It's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah, and I mean, Fire's like not great. Let's be real. If I was playing Frost Mage right now, I'd be doing
you'd be doing ridiculously more damage. But it is broken. Like, we've done some testing with Frost Mage, and right now it's like gaining Fingers of Frost, even when you're not in combat.
Yeah,
it's just giving them to you.
Running around the dungeon getting Fingers of Frost. There's something wrong with it. I'm not quite sure what it is.
I think it's the Lego. I genuinely think it's the Lego that's... there's a legendary that gives you Fingers of Frost when Frozen Orb is active, but it seems to just keep ticking for way after the Frozen Orb is gone.
Yeah.
But how is Fire? What do you think? Because I think you've kind of leaned towards Mage a little bit. Would I be wrong in saying that?
A little. It's okay. I play it very badly just because I just mash buttons, basically. So, yeah, there's that. I just, like, randomly combust. Just, like, throw my ignite
randomly combust?
Yeah, randomly combust. Big combusts.
Are you comboosting?
Yeah, I'm comboosting right now.
One of the best memes of BFA is comboost.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I think, I don't know, it's much better than when we first tried it in Alpha, let's be honest.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, what a mess it was.
Huge difference. Massive difference. They have made some changes that are a bit yikes. Like why is mirror images a defensive? I know that was a meme, but like...
That came from our stream, by the way.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Where I defended the honor.
Yeah, there was no need for them to do that, really.
Well, it's such a fun little spell. I don't need it to do a lot of damage, but to be useful as a cooldown, because it looks cool, man. That's the only reason. I don't need it to be, like, combustion-worthy or anything, but...
I just got that Lego prop.
I'm still firing Avenger Shield. Shields. I can't even get rid of them before he died. Oh my god, it's so dumb. This is going to be
got that Lego prop finally, though. Thank God. I love this Lego when it procs. It procs very, very rarely, but when it procs, it's so good.
Oh, is it the Pyro one?
You just get to spam Pyros for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, they're instant cast and they always crit.
Yeah, it was from... I played with it when... it's the one with the train boss, Blackrock Foundry. It's the tier set bonus from there. And it was something people hoped for with their prismatic crystal to create the crazy ignites to get it going. It was so cool.
It's very good.
Although I don't think it procs enough.
But Fire's fine. It's okay. I don't think you would play it. Obviously, you would play Frost right now. And then Arcane is really fun too, so... I don't know. I think Mage is actually in a really good spot.
Same. I wish I could enjoy them.
Yeah, apart from Frost just being like actually broken right now, I think it's actually in a decent spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted you to do some Fire, just to show it that it's not dead. It's probably actually relatively, and dare I say it, balanced with everything else. It's not that far off what they're probably aiming for most classes to be doing. It's just that there are some classes right now doing way beyond that, including the one I'm playing right now. Like, this is so dumb. This is post-nerf Prot Paladin, by the way. They were stronger than this.
Yeah, Prot Paladin is so dumb right now. It does so much damage.
It's just the shield resets.
Yeah. You do get slapped a little, though.
Not in here. We're a bit strong for this. It's like getting Mythic Pluses right now is getting harder and harder as beta goes on.
Like when we were doing the M Plus race that we did on stream, the Paladin that we had in our group was getting slapped. He was getting hit very hard. And I don't think it was anything to do with him. It's just Prot Paladin does a lot of damage and takes a fair amount of damage, I think. So.
Well, Prot Paladin always comes down to like up times and stuff. Because they're used to cooldown layering and stacking and that kind of stuff. They're kind of interesting to play when you have to do it properly. They haven't really had to do that for a while. Jesus Christ, when you press Divine Soul, does it absolutely... 1 shield, 2 shields, 3 shields, 4 shields. Okay, 4 shields in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's so silly.
It's fun, though.
It's so silly.
Because you just hear the...
Yeah, it's good. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
As I've said about, like, me rethinking Paladin... Every time I think about it, I'm like, yeah, but then I wouldn't get to off-spec Prot, though. Like, it is kind of a big thing. It's so fun.
Well, I don't want to play Ret. You're better with Ret than me. Like, I don't mind Ret, but I don't want to main it. But I do want a Prot Pally off-spec. Like, I actually can't wait for Shadowlands alts, dude. Really, genuinely, no meme.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely looking forward to some Shadowlands alts, for sure.
Yeah, everything we know about power gain and the kind of things you kind of want to know about is that Shadowlands is pretty fine, actually. And of all the things, I know people are complaining a lot, including us. There are things we're not happy about, but alts seem to be going in the right direction. I hope they don't screw that up.
Yeah, I think alts are looking really good right now.
Yeah. I'll drag this way back here.
An absolute mess of that combustion. People are going to flame me.
Did you cut boost?
Oh,
show my POV, Chris.
So rough. I don't have a tracker for this Lego, and I thought it procced, so I was like hard casting a pyro for a few seconds there. That was rough.
If you use the awesome Preach Gaming UI, you would have a tracker for that Lego. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where can I download that, Mike? Is there a location that I can get?
You can download that from our Dropbox link on Preach Gaming Shadowlands UI, and pretty soon you'll be able to download it from preachgaming.com.
Is there like a website or something that I can get?
There will be. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Real talk, Ben. Can you believe this game is supposed to be out next week? Because it's so far away. It's so far away.
You can't even level. Come on.
That's true. You can't even level right now. It's we've been trying. We've stopped because it just gets busted. But we're going to try again.
There's so much wrong with it. I mean, I've been talking to you a little bit about it, even off recordings and stuff. It's like, I'm obviously rethinking my main a little. Doesn't mean I'm off Paladin, right? But like, I'm rethinking it. I have no idea what to do because every week something changes. Like this week, Rogue just got hard nerfed. Yep. So like, I think Rogue might be out now as well. So those are my two that I chose. I chose Paladin, Rogue, and now I'm like, I don't want to play either of them.
Well, the problem is, we struggle to explain this to some people, which was a bit annoying, honestly, because it should be relatively straightforward, common sense. But it doesn't matter. Like, obviously we're raiders, mythic raiders, and we're going to be raiding mythic content relatively early compared to most people. We can't make it doesn't matter how much you love or care for a class. In terms of a main raiding class, you can't have one that does like half the damage of what's possible. It just doesn't work that way. So it's go on.
Yeah, sorry, mate. No, sorry.
I'm just saying, like, we'll still, even if we don't get to play them as mains first tier, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Hunter either, but everything's changing so quickly and so fast that it's entirely possible that we might have to ditch those mains for the first tier, just due to the way the game's balanced. And then come back to them later. Like, that's fine. Because alts, like we just said, alts are looking so good for the Shadowlands that's fine to do that. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean those characters are dead. I think we should put it, like... If Blizzard doesn't nail it, then yeah, we will swap and change mains compared to what we would ideally like to play, but... That's not our fault. You know what I mean? You shouldn't look down on us for that. That's not the issue we're dealing with.
Yeah, I think, like... Yeah.
Look at the Ret Paladin right now. This is really sad, actually. I feel like we're genuinely mocking our friend Sarah drawing right now, which we're not.
During Lust, by the way.
You bitch.
Yeah. No, I think, look, Ret Paladin's fine, and like everyone just comments that I play it wrong, right? But there's definitely some classes that are just...
Oh, I missed.
They're just worse than other ones right now. Like, Warlock and Mage are in a really good place. Warlock keeps getting nerfed and is still fine. Paladin is like one nerf away from being unplayable. Monk is like one nerf away from being unplayable. There's just a few specs that are... Oh, sorry. I could have gone and got that. I was just chatting.
Thanks very much.
There's definitely a few specs that are close to being just actually trolling our raid. So, like, I would love, if I got the choice right now, I'd play Windwalker Monk, right?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't even be close.
Well, that's a good question. What would we play if raiding wasn't a thing?
Oh, I'd play Windwalker. Yeah.
Oh, you spoiled it now. There's a video there. That was easy 8 million views. Well done.
Yeah. Oh, no. We'll just have to make, like, a Fortnite dance video to get those 8 million views back.
Or, we'll make Tetris with RTX on.
Yeah. We'll just do that. That's fine. There we go. Fixed.
Sorted.
Now we can just talk about what we're going to play.
Yeah. Spoil it. What would I play if I wasn't really... I wouldn't play Hunter. That's for damn sure.
Yeah?
No, not at all. I'm playing for the raid utility. That's what's drew me to the Hunter, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Fuck, I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know. What's been the most super fun I've had? I'd probably lead back to our Shadow.
Do you think Shadow?
Shadow played correctly, not Shadow scam play that's happening now.
Shadow scam play in beta is so bad. I actually hate it. I played it on the Zoth last night. It's awful.
Yeah.
You just spam DP as much as you can. It doesn't even matter when you cast it or like what's going on. You just want to proc as many spirits as possible. That is garbage. And if that's the playstyle, I don't want to go anywhere near it.
No, I want the Shadow that we were playing in raid testing in the Shadowlands.
Yeah, where you're like cleaving mind blasts and stuff. That was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then up until this build, Blizzard had adjusted this insanity gain, so you didn't even cast Mind Blast or Void Bolt. You were just Mind Flaying on beta until yesterday. So God knows what it looks like now. Just all over the place.
Legit Shadow Priest play would be up there for sure. I think maybe even Ellie. I really enjoy Ellie.
Oh, it would be Windwalker and Enhancement for me.
Because
Enhancement Cleave especially is so good.
It is fun.
Next level good.
I've kind of outdone on myself on Enhancement recently, though. Been playing it too much with you. Interesting question, guys. I'm going to put that down to you as well. If raiding wasn't a thing, I'm choosing a Hunter because of the raid utility. The gameplay doesn't actually inspire me that much. I've been pretty open about that. What would you choose if you didn't have any other factors in this multiplayer world to consider? I actually don't know. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.
See you guys.